Pay It Forward Story. John Myslicki, May 26, 2015. If you saw anyone pick up a wallet in Tim Hortons in Edson on the East End attached to Wendy's, please let me know. This would be at 10:15 this morning. A gentleman may have left it on the counter or in the washroom when he changed his baby. It has a substantial amount of cash, but Edward is mostly worried about his and his baby's ID and credit cards. I covered his fuel bill in Carrot Creek, and he is on his way back to Edson. Follow-up, May 28, 2015. I just got the best phone call. Edward called to let me know that he found his wallet from my story posted on Tuesday. As he pulled up to Tim's, his son said, "Dad, are we going for another ice cream?" Click. He remembered they went for ice cream after leaving Tim's. The lady at the counter was relieved that he'd showed up. Everything was intact. He wanted to drive out and pay me back, but I said, "Can you guess?" Yep, I told him to pay it forward. Frightened or blessed? March 2014. It was a rather cool day in early spring. The beaver pond was frozen. Marg had gone to Calgary to visit her sister, who was in her late 80s. I was working in my office when all of a sudden I heard Max barking in a very sharp, loud, and scary tone. I knew something was wrong. I went across to Lanny's old room and looked out the window as Max was barking just below it. He was backing up, and I could tell that there was definitely some kind of challenge in the making. I quickly ran to Marg's office room and looked out that window, and just below, I could see a rather large fur body pass beneath the window. I thought it was... No, it can't be. I knew Max was in danger, so I ran to the porch and stepped out onto our small entrance deck. Max was now just beside me, barking his head off, backing up. Around the corner, just 25 feet from me, a cougar poked his head. We stood and looked at each other, probably for a minute or so. For some reason, I felt no fear. Soon the cougar turned and walked quietly across the frozen pond and into the forest. I was later told by a native friend that I'd been blessed by the cougar. Remarkable.